YouTube. In this video, we will be discussing an alarming charge that I saw on my credit card account. I'm pretty sure most of the people who are viewing this video are experiencing the same thing. We'll talk about what to expect. Also, who is responsible? Is it the gas station? Is it your financial institution? And we will talk about how to avoid a charge like this in the future. Also, we'll include some news sources. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, recently I was running some errands, as you can see, and I did see a charge from Shell Oil, which I did go to, but the charge was for $100. And immediately that set off alarms because my truck can't even take $100 worth of gas, even in this inflated gas market. So I immediately took to Google to figure out, why am I being charged $100? So that led me to this article, which is titled, "Help, the gas station froze $100 for $12 worth of gas and my rent check bounced." So this person wrote to Consumer Reports and they stated, I'm going to just summarize the article, that they went to a BP gas station. I'm pretty sure it's a local gas station for them. And they did a debit card transaction at the pump. And they filled up their motorcycle, a small tank. I think it's like a few gallons. And it came out to $12 to fill up. And when they checked their bank account later, they saw that there was an overdraft fee on their account, as well as a $100 hold, and their rent check did not go through. So talk about me being alarmed. I'm sure they were not thrilled at all about seeing this. So they reached out to their bank and the oil company to figure out who is responsible for this, and they ping pong the blame on one another. So I continued looking around, and I was brought to, not this one, I was brought to this news story. So let's check it out.
The pumps, an increase in hold charges may cause you to face more overdraft charges.
Troubleshooter Diane Wilson is here to explain.
When you fill up and use your credit or debit card, it's not known exactly how much you will pump. So merchants are allowed to put what's known as a hold or pre-authorization charge on your account. And those charges used to be anywhere from $1 all the way up to $100. But those hold fees are increasing and more stations are opting in.
An ABC 11 viewer contacted us after just getting done pumping $20 worth of gas and thought immediately after someone filled up on her tab when she saw the $176.
Wow. $176. So when I was, starting the research, it seemed like $100 was like the maximum amount. It seemed like it was just the standard. It's a nice round number, $100, and still a lot of money to hold. But $176, that's a lot of money.
She called her bank right away and learned the extra charges were hold fees the station places on the account until the actual amount pumped is processed. These hold fees do disappear anywhere from a few hours up to 2 days, but if you're using a debit card and don't have the extra money on your account, you could face more overdraft charges. $125 used to be the maximum hold charge, but due to rising gas prices, Visa and MasterCard raised it to $175. The exact hold fees are set by individual gas stations.
So how to avoid those fees and risk overdraft charges?
So before we get into how to avoid it on your next transaction, to answer the question in regards to who is responsible, when they were ping-ponging the blame, on the other article that we just went through, when the banking institutions and the oil company were ping-ponging the blame on one another, that's kind of true because pretty much the financial institution set the maximum that the gas stations can charge, and then the gas stations set their individual charges within that threshold. So really it is both of them. So how to avoid it next time?
Are only use credit at the pump, or you can walk in and pay with cash, or also walk in and tell them exactly how much you want to pump. I'm troubleshooter Diane Wilson, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Charges.
So, in regards to how to avoid it, hold on, let me close this down. So, in regards to how to avoid these charges next time, they are saying if you're using a debit card, go in and go the old-fashioned way and say, hey, 30 on pump 2. And then you'll be charged no different than if you go in there and buy a drink or some chips. So I guess for debit card users, that's how you would go about avoiding this expensive hold. Not the most convenient, but I guess you have to do what you have to do, or just use cash in the same way. So I think that's all. Oh, so what happened to me? Well, when this cleared, I think it took like a day or two. This is the actual charge. This is how much I pumped. So not even a full tank. So this is what it looked like when it cleared. Everything adjusted to its how much I actually paid, how much I actually pumped, and all was right in the world. But, fortunately for me, I have a credit card and I used a credit card. And I learned this lesson on a credit card. So I hope this added a little bit more insight and added value. And if you have any questions, sound off in the comments. I don't really respond to my comments as fast no more. I left my Instagram down there. In those comments, I'm always in those. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.